there are those that believe that it won't be too long before Nyman lands a really big prize. Players' Championship Finals might be it in November. And he's every chance now, but courtesy of winning that Players' Championship the other day, of appearing in the Grand Slam of darts, depending how it shakes down with the qualifying positions. But he's certainly in pole position to get a spot now. And he'll be at the World Championship, of course.
Well, this has been a good leg of darts from de Sousa. A 180 and a 177, but he may not get a look at a double. Nyman, he can hit the single, will leave the ball. Shot at the bullseye then for a 2-0 lead.
65.
Not quite, so de Sousa's scoring has given him an opportunity. Can he take it?
Oh, only Jose could do that. Double 18. Oh, it's marvellous. Oh, it's a joy to behold. He throws where he wants. Jose de Sousa, he throws where he wants.
In again here. Well, this is outstanding from Nyman.
Electric arrows from the wiry Dutchman.
95.
And this should be 2-1 with a third consecutive break of throw. Double 16.
Game shot.
Lemon dart leg.
Yeah. He's averaging a mere 123 at the moment, Rod.
Pathetic. Yeah, it's been a very busy period. Players' Championships last week in Leicester.
58.
European Tour in Switzerland last weekend. Wigan for the Players' Championship 3 days running, and then to Leicester for 32 elite players for the World Grand Prix.
96.
For a week, they would hope, if they reach the final. Then next week back here to Wigan for Players' Championship action.
$69 left, yeah.
All about the setup.
95.
Couldn't quite get the treble, but he's got a 2-dart finish and he'll be back for it. Jose. You're going to fill it up? He is. Why not leave 5?
Tops, and if Nyman misses, then de Sousa might regret leaving 5.
Game shot.
He hasn't missed. Who on earth suggested he could possibly miss?
Beautiful.
62
from Nyman.
All the shots in the book.
134.
Well, Jose's got the look probably similar to Ed on Tuesday when he realised his suitcase wasn't here. He looks a bit fed up with life at the moment, Jose. He's not done a great deal wrong today, other than the fact that he drew Wessel Nyman.
119.
What a setup that is.
So, can he finish off with a 13-dart leg? Started with a 13-dart leg, and they would finish with a similar performance in the last leg. He hopes it'll be the last leg, and it is, and that's the last dart of the match. Started with a 13, ended with a 13, bookending a brilliant display and a 6-2 romp as Tuesday's champ goes through to round 2 at the expense of Jose de Sousa. 6-2. Quest for all professional sportsmen and women.
Well, that's not a bad miss. Leaves tops now.
41.
Can't take it out, but he'll be back again.
Should be 3-1 here, though, shouldn't it? Again. Keane Barry's power scoring has given him breathing space, and all Steve Beaton can do is close the gap and try and make it interesting. Now it's interesting.
It is, you're right. More missed starts at double. And there's the 25, tops for a break. Well, that looked unlikely at one point. But Steve Beaton taking advantage of Keane Barry not taking out his doubles, and it's 2-2.
$125.
Well, even after that loose first dart, the visit became very good indeed. To leave double 18 would be another 13-dart leg if he can nail it. And would be another breaker throw, by the way. 9. Beaton's not on a finish.
Game shot.
He hits that. Could have chosen to do something different there, choose a different strategy. Wanted 18 with 1 dart in hand with his opponent not on a finish. He could have split it to lead 8 as he chose, or busted to go back to 18, or go straight at 9. And that was the option he chose, and he executed it perfectly.
Beaton here. We're hoping that Keane Barry does not make too many inroads into this 240,
44.
and he doesn't. So Beaton has got 6 darts from here.
97.
It's 84. $100.
And does not want to be faffing around here. A leg he desperately needs to win, and he has the bullseye in his sights.
59.
And he fires narrowly northwest of the target, northeast of the target. Get the compass working.
64.
Well, a nice last start to leave 16, but will he get a pop at it? 8 for Beaton.
Game
8
shot.
he gets. Nicely tidied up by Beaton. So for the match, 160. Not going to go, but that you feel is... you felt that was a good marker.
78.
Makes the adjustment in the end.
Chance here. 11th segment. No, Steve. The mistake of a novice,
81.
not a man of your vast experience and caliber. 17 tops for Barry.
42.
Steve Beaton has escaped.
It's the whole throw. 2 10s. 2 5s. Oh dear.
35.
Well, a look that says that's that from Steve Beaton. And he's
Game shot
right
on the
if that's what he was
Keane
thinking,
Barry.
because Keane Barry has finished off the Adonis. Gets home 6-3, and we say goodbye for the day to Steve Beaton.
Sort of start is this going to be?
Can you, Rob?
140.
Come on now.
Not quite. He's on the outside looking in terms of the Players' Championship Finals, Rob Cross, but he is only 1 spot out, so a couple of wins here.
64.
He's reached 5 last 16s in the last 9 Players' Championship events, but he's not been past that level.
Rob Cross will be in the Players' Championship Finals. You have my personal guarantee, Mark.
Thank you.
Stand on me.
Carl Sedlacek somehow yesterday found a way to lose to John
145.
Henderson in the opening round. That was after Hendo bust 97 for the match in the deciding leg. But Cross after
81.
9 is on 36. This is a head-to-head battle that he's dominated. 9 wins in 11 meetings.
Game shot.
He's on the way to getting another victory. In fact, he's won the last 8 here. Fist bump from Karol Sedlacek. Just looking down the list to see if we've lost any more seeds. We haven't. Seeds that have gone: Vandenberg,
140.
Alan Suter, Joe Cullen, Madas Rasmussen, Cameron Menzies, Andrew Gildings, semi-finalist here yesterday.
140.
Dirk van Dijvenbode has gone out early as well.
150. Was hunting 2 treble 19s to leave 18.
Yeah.
81 left indeed, Rob.
88.
62 left. But Sedlacek has a chance here. Treble 17, the target, to leave the bullseye.
96.
Good line. Cross then. 62. May only get 1 at the double. Sedlacek not done yet. 1 dart will be at 16.
Game shot.
16 is delivered, and it's 3-1 to Rob Cross.
$180.
Well, as near as makes no difference, Rob Cross halving his score with the max. And
99.
bossing the 6th leg here on the checks throw. This from here ought to be 5-1. Then he'd have the darts to wrap it up 6-1 with a minimum of fuss. May use the bull. Uses the
99.
treble 19 or tries to, leaves 82.
Yeah, Sedlacek running out of time quite quickly here.
64.
82 then. He's taken out 62 and 70 in the last two legs. 17 for Tops. Tops he needs for a 5-1 lead. The
Game
same
shot.
routine and the same outcome, 5-1. And that's 4 legs on the spin for Cross.
The two Lukes, Littler and Humphreys, heading the list of competitors.
140.
It doesn't matter who isn't here. You've still got to beat some quality opposition to win one of these events. And as you said, you would
84.
welcome the victory. It's not too far away now. Well, he's
120.
left 60 in the end. He will be back. 460 and a comprehensive 6-1 victory for Rob Cross.
121.
20 for Tops. The voltage. To pull the plug on Karol Sedlacek. He wants Tops. And he
Game shot
finds
and
it.
match, Rob Cross.
Devastating display from Voltage. High octane, high voltage darts from Rob Cross. He breezes through 6 legs to 1 with an average of 105.
The loose start. It's interesting what you say, and this I find the exciting thing when we're watching these young players and we're starting to see them
41.
qualify for more tournaments, and they've got to maybe change the way they prepare. And as you said, great opportunities come with those big tournaments. As
180.
another Max from Knops there, his second of the match so far. Things can change very quickly, can't they?
Can indeed, particularly at this stage of the year when a lot of big TV tournaments come back to back to back. Grand Prix, Grand Slam, Players Championship Finals. So
96.
the setup is nice, but Taylor with a single to treble to double finish. There's the treble, now the single 20, and now the double 20.
Game
Oh,
shot.
superb.
$97.
Similar comment.
18 segment. Treble needed, not found, narrowly missed.
90.
And so Dom Taylor again with the single treble to double finish. Double 16 for a second consecutive 3-figure outshot for the tower. Lovely
Game
again. He's enjoying this, and you get the feeling from his demeanour, Mark. If he was playing big stage tournaments, he really would be showboating a little bit, because he's quasi-showboating here in the sanitised environment of the Players' Championship in Wigan, in Robin Park. But you feel he could really let himself go on a big stage and start to
134.
shimmy around the stage.
$140.
Well, 2 darts away from forcing Taylor to serve it out.
57.
Knops here, because this is to get back to within a couple. Double 16.
Game shot.
Nicely
12
done.
dart leg.
Yeah, nicely done. Taylor now has got to try and apply some real pressure. That's a good first dart. That's a great second dart.
Yeah.
Checks his score.
129.
Decent visit that.
Leaving match point when he returns, as he will, because
83.
Knops cannot conjure up the 164 outshot. So 56 for Dom Taylor. Choice of double here. 16 for Tops, I think. Oh, and I'm not sure. I'm sure that's an accident. To leave double 4, to leave double 2. Well, that's another one. A lot of players throw at the treble 16 there when the fat 16 has to be the option. But they seem content to leave double 4, but he missed it, and the problems could start from there. Bull.
56.
Well, Knops can't take advantage, and now he needs Taylor to miss. Taylor, who at 4-0 up, was cruising.
Game shot on the match.
Eventually
John
gets
Taylor.
the job done. He's through by 6 legs to 3. He'll take on Rob Cross in the second round here in Wigan.
100.
The world #1 and world champion on this board as well. Cool hand Luke Humphries, a 6-0 winner in his opening game. He'll be facing Callum Goffin in the other second round match on this board.
180.
But Connor Scott has hit 180s in every leg of the game so far.
Just squeezed that in before he was down on the finish and couldn't add a maximum.
128.
He's left 78 after 12, 54, 24. There's 54 of them. Double 12. Double 6.
72.
Missed a dart in the opening leg and lost it. Missed 2 there. May well lose it. 4. Still double 4.
8.
Still double 4, and he's got no darts left.
1 pointer. Double 1.
Game shot.
Well, it was in. It was masked by the first one.
$180.
Maximum for Big Gabriel. Don't come much bigger.
Oh, it was almost
120.
a reply that we saw on the first leg of 180, 180, but that time the blocking darts that were already in denied Scott a 4th maximum of the match. Gabe will not be
180.
denied.
Well, even an extra 20 points in that previous visit from Connor Scott could have made a difference. 18.
92.
Chance for 3-1 slips by. Gabriel Clemens for a 10 dart leg. Completed on double 10. 11 or 12 will do. Surely.
10.
Surely not.
Double 9.
Game shot.
3-1 it is.
Tim Hybrecht's at it again. Big performance in round 1. He's averaging 104 and 5-1 up on Ian White in round 2. He's done this a few times
180.
lately, but then performance levels collapsed. No sign of a collapse from Gabriel Clemens, who levels up the 180 tally. We've had 8 between these two in 5.5 legs of
59.
darts.
Double 19. Yes. The bull. Oh, sensational scenes. A giant finish from the German giant.
Closing the game down, or wrapping the game up, or putting the game to one side. Wherever the game is going,
134.
Putting
Maybe.
it to bed.
putting it to bed.
Tucking it in after a nice glass of cocoa. Good dart. 17 leaves the top of the shop
88.
for a top performance. Double 10 when he comes back. If he comes back. If he comes back.
Double 5. German
79.
giant misses a chance to nick the leg, and more match darts are incoming for Connor Scott to seal it.
Double 5. Double 5.
15.
Oh. 4 chances have gone. Will he get another one? He might. Double 1. He
No
will.
score.
Well, he had his opportunity to prolong the game. He could not take it. And
Game shot
Connor
match.
Scott takes
Connor
his
Scott.
chance, and he waves that away as if a slightly scrappy ending to the game negates all the brilliant stuff that happened before. He has bounced into Gabriel Clemens, and Rod Stance has his wish. He has finally found out who would win in a Greco-Roman wrestling match between the two. But it's the darts one that counts, and that went the way of the sniper.
It was just basically turning up at events, winning, going home, and then rinsing and repeating over and over again. Then, if you lose a few
85.
games, it can be dressed up as a crisis, can't it? You know. Man City losing 2 games on the trot, it's a crisis.
105.
Humphries loses 1 on the trot, it's a crisis.
Well, we are in Players' Championship 26. That means this is the 26th event, and Luke Humphries has not won one of these yet. He hasn't played in all of them, granted.
58.
But he won them. Obviously, he won the match play. He holds most of the big titles in the game.
134.
But next week will be interesting, I feel, at the Grand Prix. Can he defend it?
Treble 19. Callum Goffin gets a dart at tops for a 2-0 lead. And he takes that chance. The world number 1 trails 2-0.
Which Luke said that?
Luke Humphries.
Oh, right, sorry.
Wouldn't make any sense if it was Luke Littler, would it?
133.
This makes sense.
134.
Well, actually, it makes less sense. I think the 19s is probably a better shot. But he still put himself in position here, Callum Goffin, for a potential 3-0 lead.
44.
This kind of wrangling and ranting could run and run, and it may run into future Players' Championship tournaments. Myself and Dan Dawson, some kind of double act, double 12.
105.
That's not the double act he was looking for. Goffin, the Welshman misses. What about the Englishman? Hits the ball. Can he find another? Treble 14 for tops. Oh, yes. World champion finishing from the world champion.
Wow, what a shot from Luke Humphries.
But he's still in the contest. He's only 1 behind, but he does need the break back now, doesn't he? That's the key. Maxi? Yes,
180.
perfect.
Well, he might be thinking, why do they always play their best against me? Why don't I have any luck? Here, he's seen Callum Goffin have a dart fall out the board, and he's responded with a fourth 180.
That from the Kevin Painter playbook, Dan. Good afternoon, Kevin, if you're watching. Good afternoon if you're not watching.
140.
Anyway, Humphries has left 96 for a match levelling finish.
99.
So to hit back again. Double 18. Double 9. 12 darter, the world number 1 back on level terms. Now he's done this once before, coming from 2 legs down, only to then see Callum Goffin respond with a couple of legs. Humphries has not led in this game as yet.
And now what? Oh, surely he can't finish it off with a 9.
104.
9, he can't.
He has dragged his average up and up and up because he has needed to, because Callum Goffin has made him. He has said, if you don't start playing your top level stuff, I will beat you. And Luke Humphries has somehow dug out this brilliant stuff here.
96.
And there's a feeling now that the inevitable is that Humphries will dig it out and win. But he's still got to cross the line. He's still got to dot the I and cross the T at the back end of this 11th leg. He wants 85. This will be another 11 dart leg. 12 will do.
45.
He's got more. He'll come back for at least 3 more.
Yeah, he can afford to miss him. It takes a little bit of the gloss off because it would have been 3 of the last 4 legs, all won by Humphries in 4 visits to the board each. Callum Goffin has been absolutely brilliant. And it looks like he's going out the tournament. What a marker. What a game and what a comeback. Luke Humphries never led in legs until the end of the match. The world champion and world number 1 averaged 103 in that one, similar to Goffin, who was superb. Took out a 117, nearly took out a 170, a 146 and a 129, but Humphries turns it around.
Well, early on in the piece, this has the makings of a close contest. Lovely double pick-off on the treble 19. And following suit, Jermaine Watamina.
130.
Loads of options here. 20s, 19s, 17s. Go in the 20s, does he stay? He does stay for double 11. Oh, it's beautiful. 12 darter, 142 check out. The Aussie number 1.
180.
Here we go. We could have a real contest between these two. It already is a real contest.
140.
Would get better and better. Main Watamena leaves 136. Heta should fancy leaving something superior.
100. $58.
51 for 36. Break back and go back in the lead. Has the 51. He has the
Shot.
36, and it's 11 dart response from Damon Heta. Good your opponents are, and if you're able to deal with that, and he's proven today that he can.
100.
There's a break up here now as well, remember, so it's looking good for Damo now. The match has seesawed rather. He started off 74 in front as he towed the Oki here.
57.
He's not added much to it, but he still remains in front nicely. As the balance is redressed somewhat by the big Dutchman.
137.
That felt like a redresser. Potential one at least.
Can he hit it from there? No.
42.
Single for double. The double for level.
100.
Fourteens. Double 11. He's hit it once already in this game. He
Great
hits
shot.
it again, Damon Heta. The 22 belongs to the Aussie, and a 5-3 lead belongs to him as well now. He's level pegging with Jermaine. Can't afford any slip-up, Watamena.
100.
First to a finish in a leg that he must win to stay in the contest and in the tournament.
100.
Starting on the ball. So needed that treble and gets it. Double 18.
85.
Narrowly missed by Jermaine Watamena. It may be a different route for Damon.
Yeah, he won't start on the ball here. Double 17. Would have been an ending on the ball, or at least he'd hoped it would have been. So now Jermaine Watamena wants double 18
97.
to come back to within a leg. Double 9.
18.
Very few mistakes in this game, but that's one of them, and it may be the last mistake Jermaine makes today. Double 6 for a 6-3 win, and to see off another player averaging around the 100 mark against him. Damon Heta is dealing with everything that is being thrown at him today. Jermaine Watamena beaten by 6 legs to 3. He's seen off Plaisir, he's seen off Aspinall, and you can add Jermaine Watamena to the list, out finishing the Dutchman despite that 100 average from Jermaine, and Damon Heta's in the last 16.
Barney in this leg.
Needs a treble 19 to leave a finish and
96.
gets it. Look who's still waiting for the real magic to come from Littler this week. Seen some
60.
incredible averages today, none better than Richie Headhouse's 120 average. And he can't check out the 170, but a treble there.
58.
Not to be. So just opens the door ajar a little for Littler.
Littler will go off favourite for the Grand Prix next week, despite an awkward-looking opening tie against Rob Cross.
90.
And the fact that it's his debut in the double-in, double-out format, and no one really knows how it's going to work out.
100.
Barney has left himself double 6 if Littler fails to check the 95. Went looking for the ball, missed it. Left 78. So still on, not now though.
55.
Early stages to Barney, isn't it? Centre of the board, just to the right. Almost a
Game shot.
smile on the face of Raymond Barneveld. I think he's quite enjoying this matchup.
And he won the tournament. And there were 9 dart heroics as he averaged 109 and change in defeating Ryan Searle 8-7 in the final. It was the ideal start. He's added another Players' Championship in this very venue. That was Players' Championship 20 in September.
140.
And now he wants to make it another one in Wigan. He's enjoyed one in Milton Keynes as well. So It's been a really good opening year. I mean, you know,
58.
Glenn, how difficult these tournaments are to win. So to win 3 out of 25 is an exceptional return.
Well, it's 3 out of 14. And the amount that is actually a few he's not gone
58.
to
Yes,
as well.
fair point, fair point.
Yeah, it's a fantastic return.
Tops.
Game shot.
Yes, Raymond.
$45.
And this is the chance for a break back for Luke the Nuke to strike. Well, hasn't managed to find the trebles he was looking for.
55.
Yeah, and he knew how important that visit was at this stage of the leg and at this stage of the match, Glenn.
Yeah, one minor mistake from Barney, but rectified here already. Another treble will make him in a...
100.
He'll still fancies to go 4-1 up with that 76, and Luke needs another.
135.
Over to you, Raymond van Barneveld. He's been here a million times on this type of finish. Well,
25 leaves the bull. Oh
shot.
my, the utilisation of the improvisation on the combination by Raymond van Barneveld. Looked like he'd bodged it with the single one, but outer bull,
81.
and bingo, it's 4-1.
been 3 terrific days at darts, but I haven't seen Luke much on the stream. Like I said, he's just getting plenty of match practice in for next week. No better chance in this one. Barney's just slipping up. You can just see Barney looking up to the heavens. Littler's back in the treble bed.
134.
And this should now be 4-3.
130.
I say that, it's still got to be finished off. And it will be on his favourite double. He's missed that
70.
twice, almost unheard of, Glenn.
Yeah, take a photo of that one because you don't often see him miss double 10 with 2 darts in his hand. We said it was almost over. Well, Barney, bigger start the match.
Game shot.
What a finish, Raymond van Barneveld. You have been superb so far in this game. It could easily been 6-1 victory, but he'll take the 5-2 right now, and this is a great version of the Dutchman.
100.
He's a leg away now, RVB. Unless LTN has got something up his sleeve.
100.
And he's going to need all his heavy artillery to win 4 legs on a trot against Barney in such serene form. As
180.
evidenced.
Beautiful to watch, silky, smooth. The rhythm's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, he looks like he wants
88.
it. No head shaking, no nothing. It's just been pure brilliance. And double 15, a double synonymous to Littler.
60.
Brace of match darts have gone for Raymond van Barneveld. Littler, you feel must take this out, otherwise it's good night. Treble 16 would have left tops.
42.
No finish, so Barney, will he go straight at double 15? He
Game shot
does,
and
he's in
match.
it. And Raymond van Barneveld has one of the biggest wins of the year. He's defeated Luke Littler, the tournament favourite, sent packing by the veteran Dutchman. RVB, delight for the Dutchman. He wins 6 legs to 2. You know, it's the dartboard on the wall and you've got 3 darts. So why should it be so different, Doctor?
86.
I'll tell you the answer in the next leg.
Thank you.
I think of one.
97.
Not only the description of darting action, but soothsaying from Glenn Durrant. Words of wisdom to soothe the soul.
99.
Going to tell us the secret of winning big TV darts tournaments. Why it's so different. Double 18 for 2-0. Yes,
shot.
David. Handy lead, but these will come off it.
180.
Into Max. Closes the leg right up now. Can't go out now. Well,
95.
that tallies it up to lead double 18. But treble 15 would leave top. Sensational stuff from the world champion, but he
105.
couldn't finish the job.
Can't leave him a sniff. We both sort of sat forward expecting that 1-4-5 to go. Chizzy, one of those players who watches every dart go in,
Game shot.
just concentrates in his own game. relaxed, straight in the double 80. He's been here so many times. Yeah, 3-2 seems to be the score elsewhere as well. Luke Humphries 3-2 up against Christian
83.
Kist. Barney 3-2 up in that old Dutch clash with Danny Noppert. Stephen Bunting, Robert Owen level at 2-2. Very tight.
Luke Woodhouse 3-2 up
140.
in his game against Christian Kist. Because if Luke Humphries has beaten Christian Kist 3-2 while simultaneously losing 3-2 to Dave Chisnell, he's even better than I thought he was.
Oh, did I go down the Humphries route? Did I?
Even he isn't omnipresent, Glenn. Not yet, anyway.
57.
Could argue that Dave Chisnell.
I couldn't resist it. Sorry, Glenn.
Get you back.
I know you will. That's my fear.
134.
But I tell you what, Dave Chisnell might here have made a real faux pas in handing Humphries that opportunity. It really should be 4-1 and close to good night as he
139.
misses the ball. He'll be back for that, and he can't afford to let these opportunities squirm through his fingers.
You know, he's certainly outscoring Luke Humphries. I was going to say Luke Woodhouse in that game. They've got me going again now. Problems in the last leg on the doubles. This time it's double 8. Different target,
Game
different
shot.
outcome. Chizzy leads 4 legs to 2. Chizzy has such incredible self-belief.
Incredibly, that was his first of the match, Dave Chisnell, in terms of maximums.
100.
In the 8th leg, a rarity to see a 180 drought last as long for Chizzy. No drought
180.
here for Luke Humphries as he barrels his way back into this 8th leg.
Chizzy probably thought he had this one in the bag. That's what champions do. What a response.
180.
3 maximums in the leg, 2 from Chisnell. Could there be 4? Could there be 4?
140.
Well, even so, he's right on Chisnell's tail. 41 left. 1 pointer, tops. 5-3 if he gets it.
21.
David, he says, and Luke Humphries minus 81 up. Ah, ouch. Double 19 for tops. Oh,
shot.
well. What can I say about that? The dart into the 3 leaves 78 left. The route to go now is a double-double. See Chizzy just looking over the shoulder. What an incredible finish, and the way this match is all of a sudden
48.
flip-flopped on that finish.
Well,
100.
Dave Chisnell had the darting big fish in his hands, ready to put it in the keep net, but he's allowed it to squirm free from his grasp. And Humphries is heading for the ocean. He's closing in on victory from 4-3 adrift. The amazing leg, the 8th
93.
leg with a double-double 4-all, and then the 5-4 as Chisnell couldn't hit the bullseye to go back in front. And Humphries now, is it plain
45.
sailing? No, it's not.
Chizzy was 5-4 down in that last 16 game to Richie Edhouse. Found a way to win that match. Can he find a way against the world number 1 world
140.
champion? Well, that will help.
$130.
92 will be for the match unless Chisnell levels the match with this 68. 2 at double 4.
Game
Yes.
shot.
5-all. Quite literally a level game.
Chizzy should go to the 18s.
And he won't be,
81.
he won't be leaving a finish, and he isn't leaving a finish. He's 2 points behind. The 2 points pretty much irrelevant. It's just that Humphries has got the darts and can set up a finish first. To some tune here. 2 treble 19s. And the outer ball leave him tops. Chisnell can only set it up and hope Humphries misses again. It's not
100.
the approved game plan. Leave the world champ 3 at a double and hope he misses. Double 10. And it
Shot
hasn't
match.
worked here
Luke
as Luke
Humphries.
Humphries comes off the canvas to knock out Dave Chisnell in a last leg thriller. For much of the match, he looked deep in trouble and on the brink of defeat, but he's won it. Luke Humphries edges out Chizzy, gets home 6-5. So Bunting with the early break, just to remind you that the match is now at this stage of the competition at the best of 13, first to 7, and the final longest still at first to 8.
135.
Luke Humphries has taken an early 2-0 lead over Luke Woodhouse. Over on streaming board 2.
58.
Well, Bunting's left a bogey, but he won't be too bothered here. This is all about the setup.
18 segment.
98.
He's 68. It's a good leave after 12 darts and no mistake.
140.
68 then to consolidate the break. Great first dart. Brilliant
Shot on the
second
second
dart.
leg.
Clinical from Bunting. 2 looks, 2 finishes.
$60.
Raymond's just lost the weight of scoring here, and Bunting, if he can get a 2 treble visit here, would have a great chance. He shakes his head in frustration. He too is chasing the treble.
94.
Well, it's a good last start switch, but Barney 1-1-2. This might have to go, and it might go.
It will if he hits tops.
92.
He hasn't masked by the flight of the first dart, but it wasn't in. Stephen Bunting with something similar to look at here. Treble 20 is what he's looking for there. 3 double 15.
94.
Well, now they're both on a single darter, but Barney has first crack.
Game
Gets
shot
it.
in the 5th leg.
And moves back within 1 to that 13th leg. Bunting is getting stuck in here. What a leg of darts this is.
123.
Down to 58 after 9.
Impressive.
100.
And so an 11 dart leg in the offing for the bullet. Tops now. Double 10 now for a dozen darter. He will have to come
48.
back to tidy up.
And he might just regret going inside the 10s there, because this all of a sudden could get a little bit awkward. Even more so if Barney hits another treble.
100.
Well, Bunting then to tidy it up. Does he go straight for it? Does he split it?
He's a serial splitter. Double 4. There it
Good shot
is,
on
and
the
that's
6th
why he splits.
leg.
He splits to hit.
Tons not enough for Barney. 3 more holds for sorry, 2 more holds for Bunting. He's there. Like another one in the red.
100.
Well, he's down to a finish. To be 2 trebles here for Barney. You feel? Oh, that
45.
is a disastrous last start. So Bunting has got 6 darts here from 1-1-6 to move within 1 of a 3rd successive final.
Looking for the treble 20 above that first dart. Over pitches. Finds it now,
100.
though, to leave double 8. And that is for 6-4.
Barney
60.
only 60. He's going to have to win all 3 legs if his double 8 disappears.
Game shot
it
on
does
the
go.
10th leg.
Bunting, 1 away. Bunting. He's hunting trebles, and he can't find them either.
99.
Last start keeps Bunting in it. On the Bunting throw, remember. Oh, look at this from Barneveld. Can he get another big treble? Yes, he can.
140.
Barneveld's going to get a shot at 71 to level up the match.
Game on now, all right? Oh, game on now, because Raymond van Barneveld now can sniff the opportunity.
15.
Treble 13. 18 for tops. And it's a level game, and Barney's got the darts.
31.
Well, big fish to win it.
Well, this will be some layup from 185. 15 followed by a big fish. Bunting. Mismatched darts in the last leg. Can he create the opportunity of another match dart here?
Like an Olympic high jumper. About to attempt a height of the bar he's never jumped before. Taking in huge breaths of air.
100.
Only 100 though to leave 70. And Barney again, chance after chance, and
Game
takes
shot
this
and the
one.
12th leg.
Barney had done all the hard work. Has he just thrown it all away? Game that, look, Bunting's for the taking, has swung back to
60.
Barneveld. But it's Bunting who is in front.
Not now.
140.
133 will be for the match for Raymond van Barneveld. A tall order, but at least he's got a chance. He never thought, surely, that he'd be getting a chance to look at a three-figure outshot for the match when he was 6-4 behind and Bunting had match starts.
97.
So for the match then, 133. The shot cannot go, so it will be Bunting who will come back for 104 for the
97.
match. Barney waits on double 18. Bunting needs 104.
Remember, he's already missed a couple of darts for the match. And again, he's going to go through the routine to compose himself now. Got to find a treble with one of the first two darts to leave the finishing opportunity, the match-winning opportunity. It's there. 12 leaves double 16. And Stephen
shot and the
Bunting
match.
gets the job
Stephen
done. He
Bunting.
reaches a third consecutive final this week in Wigan. He must have felt he'd thrown it away in leg 10, but he's won it in the end. In leg 13, he gets home by the skin of his teeth. Stephen Bunting beats Raymond van Barneveld 7-6 in the semis.
This year he's been runner-up once to Danny Noppert, way back in Players' Championship 8. This is Bunting's fourth final.
140.
Runner-up in all three this season.
95.
I think it's fair to say Luke Humphries has not been at his dazzling best today. Been workmanlike by his standards, but
He's managed to produce some flashes of brilliance when he's needed it.
yeah, that
And
was,
here, all he can do is leave a finish because Bunting is 2 darts away from a match
58.
levelling break of throw.
yeah, that max came at an opportune moment. Tops for 1-1. Can the bullet fire back? Yes, he
Game
can. 1-1 then. A couple of early breaks here at Robin Park. Average just a fraction under 100. Beat Rock 6-2.
96.
The competent performance that we come to expect from the world champion.
100.
Advantage Humphries in this fourth leg.
90.
Again, a little bit of a trudge up and a up to the skies as he collects his darts, but he's in good order here. Bunting, though, will be on a finish if he stays straight, which he
100.
does.
Over 19 for double. There's the treble. There's the
Game
double, which
shot.
almost inevitably follows.
$96.
88 left for Stephen Bunting, which we'll come back and have a look at.
96.
Something similar for Luke Humphries. Bunting here. Treble 20 would leave double 14. Now 18 leaves the bullseye. So it's the bullseye. Oh,
Game
bingo.
shot.
Oh, 4 holds a throw and he's there.
Well, that's the way he'll look at it. But we all know that Humphries is capable of a 12 dart or fewer break and throw.
94.
And if he produces a burst of a leg against the darts, he'll be in front.
140.
And he's half a chance here, by the way, Mark.
He has. It may only be a shot at the bull for Bunting. 14. Just bullseye for 5-4. And this time he
59.
doesn't hit the bull. Can
Now,
the world
Humphries.
champ?
Oh,
60.
well, I've no idea what happened there.
He missed the board, trying to get it high. and he missed the board.
He wanted to avoid the treble, obviously, but I mean, to be that far above was just almost inexplicable for a player of his class.
17.
But he is back.
Misses again, Rod. He's starting to miss now frequently. Humphries surely steps in
Game
and
shot.
does. And there is the breaker throw.
He's playing at that low ebb. You have to smash him out of sight. You don't get those kind of chances every day of the week. That's the fact of the matter. You're quite right. So he, 2 behind now, Stephen Bunting. First job here is to stop the rot and hold.
Yeah, he's lost the last 3 legs. He was 4-3 up.
137.
Bunting then, 97. Doesn't have to go here and now, but he'll want to get rid of it here and now. Oh, now then.
37.
37 scored, so 2 dart combination still waiting.
96.
Well, this quite simply has to go. If he fails here, Humphries is 2 darts away from a 3-leg lead. Tops. It's there.
Game shot.
Yeah, as we saw in that last leg, that maximum so perfectly timed, and it might be one visit now that decides the outcome of this match.
133.
Great visit. Got to admire, Rod, the character that Stephen Bunting has shown here. 6-4 down, up against it, but he's fought his way back.
Well, when you're watching the game as an observer, you feel something's going to happen, or you think a pattern is set, or as some people put it, you think somebody has got momentum, but the competitor just carries on trying to win.
60.
And they know they can turn the game around because they've got the power to do it with their right hand. So what we think and what the players think are often 2 different things, aren't they?
59.
Only 59, so Bunting has got 6 darts at 72. Single to leave double 16 to move within 1.
Game
and
shot.
Bunting reels off 3 successive legs, and now Luke Humphries is throwing to stay in the final.
And I got the feeling that Humphries was resigned.
$81.
Well, 2 visits at 170. We'll need both of them.
87.
That makes it interesting. Bunting can get a 140 minimum. Even a ton wouldn't be the worst outcome here. And he gets the
100.
last dart treble, so Humphries, potential 2-darter, but it could end with a shot at the bullseye.
Game shot.
Clinical. Absolutely ruthless. And we are locked at 7-7. A smile and embrace. A shake of the hands. 1 leg for the title of Players' Championship 26. Will it be 3rd time lucky this week in Wigan for Bunting? Or will Humphries get his hands on a Players' Championship title for the first time in 2024?
So Luke Humphries, is he about to win the last 2 legs of the match to salvage the situation, or can Stephen Bunting fight back?
180.
8th maximum of the final.
140.
That's a great visit from Humphries. He will be back for 81 for the title. What has Bunting got left? Can he muster 1 big visit? Not at the moment. Needs a treble. Gets 1.
93.
So Humphries for the title. 81.
To win his first Players' Championship of the year, the world champion wants double top.
Game
And that's a
shot and the
sensational
match.
victory from a
Luke
leg down with
Humphries.
2 to play. Luke Humphries wins the last 2 legs of the match to beat Stephen Bunting. And it's 3 consecutive final defeats this week in Wigan for the Bullet.